Like, I think Terahertz is a fine card. I don't think it's better than the other lines I've seen from Rescuers, though. Okay, this hand is weird, awkward, no Naturia cards, and a cringe behavior of the deck. I actually don't mind that. Naturia is climbing to popularity in the OCG now. Well, you know what? In the OCG, this deck is pretty fucking busted. And I still can't believe they refuse to use it. It's very good in the OCG. They only have one. Oh, right. They only have one fountain. That could be an issue. Do you have an idea of which deck you'll be playing for Dortmund? I have an idea. I haven't finished it yet. I'm not done with like building my deck for Dortmund, no. But like, I have a couple decks that I like more than others. Let's say it like that. No, Ninja today. We already played a couple hours of Ninja. We ranked up with Ninjas instead of ranking down. It was crazy. Gary. The levels are kind of messed up because we had to make a second Hugin. So the levels are weird here. Don't put the smile. Don't put that smile into the chat right now. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Thank you for the 7 months, Small. Appreciate that. Alright, they only have 5 cards. We have 1 bounce, 1 destruction. This is potentially pretty strong, because if they summon from the extra deck, we get back Mole Cricket, then we can tag out Mole Cricket into Camellia, then we can bring out Sunflower from hand with the Blessing. So it technically does still work. You think they're gonna summon from the extra deck, chat? Asking for a friend. Do you think that's gonna happen? You think that's something they might want to do? No Robina, please. God. Now we can hope that they mess up. There's a small chance that they mess up. VT Gary, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, I just... Oh, no, you gifted it to Sunflower. Never mind, I take that back. I take it back. Okay, they picked the right one. That's bad. This matchup is not unwinnable. Even if they draw like this. There's like a world where we can win. That is very cringe. Yeah, I think we dodged that. Recycle this. Recycle one tree. Wow, we need so many things that we want to recycle. Hugin. Hugin is fine. We don't need another Hugin. Do we? Well, we might. Yeah, we might need another. Bro, the noise that Empen just made was crazy. That came down with an oomph, dude. Is Empen limited? Empen is limited. That's crazy. Alright, so Robina, Eaglin in hand, plus whatever they add here. The good thing is double destruction is pretty good to have here. Because we can... BT Gary, thank you for the gift sub, thank you. Let's add a mole cricket. So the Dreaming Town is main phase only, right? So even if they set multiple cards, I can pop one in the end phase and then pop one in the draw phase to hit this thing. Oh, they even use Empen. Okay. Why would you use Empen? I guess banishing a bird from your hand doesn't really matter. Yeah. Wait, 3. We didn't know about that. They just gave us free information. Nice. Thank you. Okay, so... Trap. Only two. Please, only two. Oh, please, not a... No, okay, can't be a third one. There's both birds in hand. Yeah. Alright. End Phase. Go with that. Goodbye, Dreaming Town. We banished another Dreaming Town. Yeah, we draw a Fountain. Alright, a completely dead Flashing Fire has been drawn. And you go away. Okay. Oh, we hit the wrong one. But okay. What did we banish even? Nothing important. Okay. Yeah, we can win from here. I'm pretty sure. DJ Truckcoon, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, map in hand, bird in hand. Do I have more Runicks? I have one more Runick. So I shouldn't draw here. Okay. Alright. First things first. How do I out Empen? We milled the last Camellia. Oh my god, we milled the last Camellia. I'm actually crying. God damn it. Baron in the fence seems good. But they can just chain block Baron until the end of time. Nat Beast seems okay. I could Trish them. Trish seems okay. Let's Trish this individual. Let's hit the monster. Easy. Can you loop Trish somehow? I don't think so, no. Okay, so they have map in hand. How many birds are banished? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually try to run them out of them friggin' birds. Hold up. Beast does not seem good here, because if I make Beast... No, I can't make Beast. Can I? Beast. The problem is I can't make Beast plus Baron. I revive... Or... Yeah, it's not enough. I think between Nat Beast... Between Nat Beast and Freezing Curses, we should be fine. Right? Because we just Nat Beast the field spell, and even if they draw a bird, we Freezing Curses it. That's right. That's right, end phase. What can I even make? How is this? This is 49, 63, 63, 79. This should be game if I didn't miscalc. If I just normal summon Camellia. Chungus was probably also game, but this allows me to keep Nat Beast on the board. Yeah. There's the calc feature. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. It's not something I've incorporated into my game yet. I know, you can click the middle mouse button and it shows you how much damage you have, yeah. Alright, let's do more. Can we see the list? It's not on the Discord. I can show you after this game, yeah. It's not that much different from what I used at Worlds though. This hand is good, except for the fact that it doesn't have like this. If this was Mole Cricket, it was like one of the best possible hands, probably. Let's see. I added Kurikaras to respect purely Noir, yeah. I almost want to send a Mole Cricket because that's how important it is, but I think it's not that good. You could Milk Cricket and... Yeah, I could. I don't want to, though. I think it's better to get an extra blessing, and then if you can afford to, you can just blessing on your opponent's turn, bring back Camellia, send the Mole Cricket then. I think that's better. Fine. One thing I could have done is in hands like this one, I could have searched a Mole Cricket and then discarded it for Hugin. I think that may have been it, because now I'm gonna discard a blessing, which is a complete waste. Yeah, no. This should have been a Mole Cricket in my graveyard. It would have been much better defensive setup. Yeah. Dizzik, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate the support, everyone, today. You've been amazing. Thank you. Appreciate all the subs, all the follows. Thank you. Alright, 6 cards in hand. This was definitely a much better setup. This should have been a much better setup than what I did. Because now, on that normal summon, I would be getting back the thingy. It would have been super strong. Yeah. Stray Pearly Street. Okay, we have the best possible, I think, 2 cards against against Pearly right now because we can use Destruction. I'm honestly almost tempted to not use it here. Because if I do use it, the street stops me from using Flashing Fire. But hitting my friend Pearly is so juicy. It's so good to hit that. That you can't prevent anyways. Like if they have that, I can't do anything about that. It's whatever. There's nothing I can do to prevent this. They just have the best possible... Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Okay, they hit, but they only hit another my friend, so that's not too crucial. They have the field spell, which is fucked up. Yeah. The thing is, I'm not going to complain about this game. They have a really good hand, but I'm not going to complain because our setup should have been stronger. Like, this is on me. We should have had a Mole Cricket into a Sunflower, and Sunflower is insane against Pearly. We banished another Rainbow Bridge, dude. Completely irrelevant. Alright, please let me resolve this at least. Okay. You could have Beast. I never really go for Beast with this deck on turn 1. Like, this deck does not have a good line, an efficient line to make Naturia Beast. Especially not when you get Max Seed. Well, this Maxi helps, for sure. You don't make Blind Beast. The reason why you don't make Blind Beast is Runick Synchro decks need a balance between putting tuners onto the field and resummoning your Runick monsters, right? And when you make Naturia Beast, you're not synchro summoning with your Runick monster. You're synchro summoning with two Naturias. You're getting rid of a tuner, but you don't make your extra monster zone open again, which is usually wrong. I think they're trying to go for some OTK. However, I don't think there is one right now, to be honest with you, because we can just synchro away our like, if they make something not be able to be destroyed by battle, we can just synchro off. So... I don't know. I don't know what exactly their plan is here. They used that effect already? No, they have not used Delicious yet. Remember Happy bounces spell? Yeah. So Beauty... probably to turn something to attack position, but that's not really... Okay, they get rid of my friend Pearly. Interesting. Wait, does that not target? Target one card your opponent controls attached. What did they target? Oh, Fountain. They targeted Fountain. Yeah, sure. Lindoin, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. Battle phase now. No. Oh. What do I know about their hand? There's another field spell. There's the Cobalt thingy, the Rainbow Bridge target. There is another My Friend. So it's, I know 3 cards in their hand. There's one unknown. I could quick synchro here into Charge Warrior. Draw a card. Let's do that. This locks them out of, like, they can't make Zeus now, which could be annoying. And they just, in general, they just have nothing, right? They can negate Charge Warrior. Okay, I don't draw a card, but that's fine. It's just like that. Their board is nothing right now. Their board is nothing. As long as they didn't hard draw like the purely trap card, we should be okay. They can crash and make a second XYZ. Well, they're on their max C, so like that's fine. Coral Dragon is better. Coral Dragon probably was better. I kind of forgot that they still could negate with this. Okay. Or Material Beauty now. Change to the... Ah, okay. Nasty, nasty. That's fine. Now we know all the cards in hand, right? My Friend, Rainbow Bridge target, and Field Spell. That's not a big problem. I mean, they make another Zeus and we just Freezing Curses it. Yeah. Okay. Sacred Tree is a busted top deck, by the way. That's an insane draw right there. We definitely need to start it. Wait, what do they have? Oh, the Zeus is still theoretically able to activate. What do you think of playing Forbidden Droplet in Salamangreat? I think it's good in Salamangreat, but I don't know if it's good in this format right now. It's like a solid card. It's definitely good in Salamangreat. It has synergy with Salamander, but I don't know if it's good enough in this format. That's like where I'm at. So we add this. Normal summon Mole Cricket. Effect Mole Cricket. And we go for... Do we go for Camellia Sunflower or double Camellia? Probably this. The problem is Freezing Curses has already been used, so we can't use it again this turn. So we cannot guarantee like a... We can't guarantee a Runick draw right now. If we draw a Runick with Coral Dragon, it's insane. I'm just gonna make Cyber slash RP now. I don't think we destroy anything. Because there's nothing I want to discard from my hand. And if we draw a Runick now, it's gonna be insane. That's probably the best one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna target this. I could target this and bounce the Zeus. The question is, do I want to bounce Zeus? Do I really want Zeus to be back in the extra deck? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Bounce Zeus. Oh, they could have chain blocked this by activating Zeus, by the way. They didn't read Cyber Slash RP. Oh, that was curtains right there. That was curtains right there. Yeah, this deck is still really good. It's still really good. Yeah, this is the list. This is the list. Why bounce Zeus? Well, I don't want to bounce the Pearly, because that just goes back into their hand. I don't want to bounce the Pearly, and I wanted to clear both monsters, right? I didn't want the Pearly to stick around, and I didn't want the Zeus to stick around. So this way was probably better. But yeah. Is Kurikara better than Nibiru? Well, I mean, it's like I'm playing Kurikara right now just because I'm kind of afraid of a X Purely Noir, right? That I can't out. So I want some out in the deck that I can draw towards if I play against Purely and they summon Noir, which you can't always, can't always prevent. I think chat isn't understanding Cyber Slash. Explain, please. Okay, so this card I did not play at Worlds because I played the Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend instead as a board clear. I think this deck needs some sort of level 8 synchro because sometimes you're in the awkward position where, let's say, your first Hugin gets negated by Imperm or Ash. And then you summon Camellia, you make a level 6 synchro, and then you really want to summon another you want to summon another Hugin, right? And then you're stuck with like a Coral Dragon and a Hugin, and so you need a level 8 synchro to make sometimes. And Cyber Slash Harpy Lady, I think, is better than Scarlight. I probably should have played this at Worlds, to be honest. Because it's basically, whenever a spell or trap is activated, you can just bounce a monster once per turn. So in a deck that doesn't have a battle phase, I think this is an incredibly valuable effect on a monster because you can just like bounce cards without having a battle phase. You have removal every turn, and I think that's very valuable. And so, yeah, I like Cyber Slash RP Lady a lot since I put it in to the deck. There were a couple turns at Worlds where I OTK'd my opponent because I couldn't like do enough damage in the battle phase. I did like 6,500 damage and then I just did the rest with the burn damage. The card is good, but I don't think it's better than Cyber Slash Harpy Lady overall. Yeah. Someone at Worlds had this. Yeah, no, we knew about the card. The other European team, Bowden, Herman, and Kostas. We tested with them together. We prepared with them together, and they decided to play this in this deck. They played it, but we did not. Can't you play both? You could play both. However, the only card that I consider cuttable from this extra deck is Trishula, and I like Trishula, but it's cuttable. I'm not sure. Like, I'm making it a decent amount. The thing is, sometimes when you make Trishula, you could maybe go for other lines and that would also work. But Trish is I think Trish is a good card in this deck. And I don't think Scarlight comes up more often. What about Draco Berserker? Draco Berserker of the Tenny is also good. But I think the problem with Draco Berserker is that it's easier to play around. It's easier to play around this because you can't trigger it yourself. You have to wait for your opponent to trigger it in some shape or form. With the Cyber Slash Harpy, it's just whenever a spell or trap is activated, even your own. Like, you can just activate a spell, trap, bounce, whatever, right? Like, Draco Berserker is a little bit less flexible in how you can use it. But yeah, that's that. Omega is playable. But Omega, the reason why I don't like Omega in this deck is the fact that, I like Omega, but I wouldn't cut Cyber Slash Harpy for this. The reason is, looping from their hand is great. Like, Omega is a good card, but in a deck without a battle phase, I wouldn't underestimate the ability to remove monsters off the field with like synchros. It's important to have removal in your extra deck, and that's why I like. Well, that's what I like about this split is like on almost every level combination you have removal. Like you have Coral Dragon on 6, Cyber Slash on 8, Trishula on 9, and Baron on 10. So you have flexible spot removal on every different level. Yo, Quantal, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. How often does Donner come up? Donner comes up very frequently because when you take with talents, like Link monsters, you need to have a way to get rid of them. Like Donner is not replaceable. You need Donner to because without talents you can cut Donner, I think. But Donner when talents is really good though, right? Why only one shuffler? It's just I don't know how good these are right now. Like they are solid cards. They are good discards for Hugin. I like them. But the deck is really, really tight. I don't want to cut Runics. Technically I didn't even want to cut talents, but I wanted to fit Kurikaras. So I removed for 2 Kurikaras, I removed 1 talents and 1 shuffler. That was the only thing I could think of that can go. The shufflers don't feel mandatory right now in the current format. They are good against like Pearly if you can get them into the grave early. So yeah, I don't know. It's like since tier limits are not a thing anymore, I'm not sure if the shufflers are mandatory.